Hey, welcome back. Task 5, Understanding SMTP. SMTP stands for Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. It's used to handleize the sending of emails. In order to support email services, a protocol pair is required, comprising of SMTP and POP IMAP. Together, they allow the user to send outgoing mail and retrieve incoming mail, respectively. POP or Post Office Protocol and IMAP Internet Message Access Protocol are both email protocols who are responsible for the transfer of email between a client and a mail server. The main differences are in POP's more simplistic approach of downloading the inbox from the mail server to the client, where IMAP will synchronize the current inbox with new mail on the server, downloading anything new. How does SMTP work? The role of the SMTP server is to act as the sorting office. The email is picked up and sent to the server, which then directs it to the recipient. Enumerating SMTP, pretty much the same format as what we've been using. I'm going to start my machine, plus I'm going to scroll up and start my attack box. The requirements, we're going to be using Metasploit module. We're going to be using SMTP version module in Metasploit. The requirements, Metasploit's installed, should be installed on the attack box. There's an alternative to this technique which you can read through in your own time. Let's begin with the Nmap port scan as discussed or requested in the questions. Nmap, I'm using the switch capital A with -P- as per all the other rooms we've already completed in the network services. Taking a look at the results from our Nmap scan, scrolling down, we get to see which ports are open. Port 22, open SSH, and port 25, open SMTP. Gonna begin my MSF console or start up Metasploit. So you type in MSF console into your terminal to start up Metasploit. Wait for it to load. If you read through the questions, that's the steps or stages we're going to follow. I'm going to search for SMTP underscore version. And we can see one comes up, auxiliary scanner with 0. So to use it, you just type use space and the number, which is 0. You can see it's loaded. If you type in options, it lets you see what still needs to be set. And in our case, we need to set the R hosts, which is our machine's IP address. In order to do this, you type set R hosts and then put in your machine IP address, hit enter. To check that it's done, type options again, and there you can see the email address is now in, and then type run. There you can see the results that we get. Polo SMTP postfix Ubuntu. I'm gonna copy this, go out to the internet. I'm gonna paste this in to the search terminal. And here the first one you can see says postfix is the default mail transfer agent. There's a couple of your answers already been answered. Moving down. Okay, so we're going to use another module in Metasploit. I'm going to back out of this module. I'm going to search again for a new module. This time we're searching for SMTP_enum. Again, just one result. I'm going to type in use 0 options to see the options that we need to set. We need to set the R hosts and the user file as per what we're given in the questions. Let's go for it. Type in set R hosts and your IP of your machine. Now I'm going to set the user file. So it's set user_file and then the path to the short list of usernames. So it's user share word lists sec lists usernames top usernames short list dot text. Just want to show you this path and how to get there in case you get stuck. If you click on word lists, this is your location of the word list. So you can see it says user share word lists. So if you just follow along with this, it will help you. Now if you click sec lists and then you click usernames as per what we've been given, and there's the top username shortlist. So your path has been given to you in the top section again by the location, user share word lists, and you can see this matches what we have set out in our path. So when you get stuck, refer to this to follow the paths and make sure you get to the right path. Let's continue. Hit enter. That should be set. I'm going to type in options once more and type run. You will see your answer pop up. Administrator. Mine doesn't because I've already completed this. Let's go ahead and use Hydra once again to find a password. So I'm going to type Hydra -T16-L administrator -P and then the path to the RockQ text. So it's user share word lists rockq.txt space -V V my IP address SSH. Let that run. Let's see if we get the password for administrator, and there you can see Hydra gets the password for administrator. It's Alejandro. Let's use SSH now with administrator to try login. So SSH administrator at the IP address of the machine. Hit enter. Type yes. Put in the password Alejandro. Spell it correctly. Oh, not like me. And we're logged in as administrator Polo SMTP. And if I type ls, we can see there's smtp.txt. If I cat this out, there's your flag. Who knew email servers were cool? See you in part 3 for MySQL.